Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to Banished, I believe season 2. No, I have not um, published season 1 yet, so I will not see comments when this video gets published. Because I recorded these pretty much back to back. Alright, let's get this on. Let's go 2 speed. Now, we are early winter, and they are not clearing these fields quick enough. So my main goal is to get these fields clear. So 11 to 32 chickens, so they're not making us any meat or eggs, or I'm sorry, eggs or feather yet. But if we don't get these fields clear, we're going to be kind of messed for food. Because we'll miss another season. So let's go down. I'm going to go down to 1 speed a minute. What I'm going to do is let us take out. I'm going to leave the crops. I'm going to take out, or I'm going to leave the. Let's take out the fields. So those fields are no longer there. They're no longer being built. And if you use the flattening tool, it's a cheat where it'll clear like. It's used to clear like everything out for you. Hold on. Oh, here we go. So if I go like that, and I go like this, now we're going to lose the resources, but it's a way to get the fields clear in order to make sure you got stuff planted in time for this season. If you don't get them planted in time for this season, we're not going to have enough food to get through the next winter. Alright, so right now we have the gatherer's hut. We have 1 person working in there. I'm going to take... We only have 3 laborers and 3 builders. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to go down to 2 builders. I'm going to take 1 person out of the fishing dock, because I want to put, what do we have? Strawberries and sunflowers. Ew. Not 2 good crops to start the game with. Let's throw strawberries in this one. We'll add in a farmer. Let's throw sunflower. I don't know if they can actually eat the sunflowers. We may have to turn that into flour or oil or something, but let's just do 1 sunflower crop for now. Maybe we can do a press and then get sunflower oil. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what we're going to do with sunflowers. Alright, so what do we have building? I have a water scavenger building. We have a hunting cabin building. Let's go back to, let's bump it back up to 2 speed. We have, alright, so our toolsmith is on pause. We should have, oh, and I keep turning my other thing off. Let me see if I can find it. This, oh, did we not build the, we've not built it yet, never mind. There's another menu here, we're going to get into here, we're going to build this real quick. It gives me more stats. And we'll build it here in a second. Let's see if we have any kids becoming adults soon. So we have a female, almost ready to be a laborer. We have, well, 7-year-old. 6-year-old, 8-year-old. So we have an 8-year-old male, 9-year-old female, almost ready to become laborers. Let's look at, let's go into town services, let's go into civics. Now there is a town I don't want a village. I don't want a well because I don't want to bring nomads in yet. But there is this guy, the town arrival. It shows relative data, but does not encourage nomads, and I usually throw that in my center square. So that will give us a lot more information. So we have the herbalist on hold, we have the dense tree shack on hold, we have the toolsmith on hold. I want to go dense tree shack last, herbalist, toolsmith, town center. Let them build it in this order. We are decent on tools, clothing, and products for a minute. Okay, so we have one child become a laborer. Let's throw him back into a builder. And then as soon as our second child becomes a laborer, we just have to wait for our 8-year-old. And then the other thing I want to think about doing is getting in relatively quickly. Let's look at, we want a boarding house because we're going to bring people in as soon as we can. You're going to take 90 of our logs. Any other boarding houses? Old wood boarding house. You're a little bit smaller. Take as much wood though. I'm playing with Megamod 8, so we have a ton more of options. Inns and boarding houses. You are a village inn, up to 4 families. We may build this. We may build 1 or 2 of these. So I want to bring families in as quickly as I can. Which way are we going to expand our village? Probably over this way. Let's get... I got enough room here. Let's get... Now let's put them over here. Let's go 1 boarding house here. And we'll add a second one in after this one's built. I'm going to put my town arrival there because that's normally where I keep it. And as soon as the boarding house is built, we're going to bring some people in. Alright, so the water scavenger is ready to go. I'm going to put that on hold a minute. So we'd only have till we get 1 more laborer. And I'm going to throw somebody in the water scavenger, and that's going to get us a little bit more food coming in. So let's give them a path. Do I want to come like... No, we'll give them a path coming over this way. Yeah, I'll go like that. Alright, so this is going to give... So this is the town arrival. This does not encourage nomads, but it's telling us we're year 2, early spring. We have 6 homes and 7 families, but that's not quite accurate because we only have 1 adult child, 1 laborer that's not ready to marry up yet. So we have no students, we don't have a school yet. So, and then our inventory, this is the screen I use like all the time. This one's more accurate than the little quick guide over here to the left. So we're gonna, I always leave that one on my screen as well. But most of the time I close it instead of minimizing it, and I forget about it. Alright, so now we should have 2 people in here. Yeah, so we have some plants going in. So we have our first 2 crop fields going in. I may make this village townhouse a priority. I'm just waiting for one more laborer so we can marry them up and build another house. But every spring, as soon as I get 2 houses built, every spring we're going to bring people in so we can grow our village a little bit quicker. But I can't bring them in until we get the boarding houses built. And we have to make sure we're in good shape with clothing, tools, and food, or we're going to be pretty much screwed. Alright, let's start building. Let's go with the dense orchards. I can't see my... So down. I can't see if this is green or red. It's red there, it's green here. 10 by 15. By 15. Come on. And then we'll skip one. We'll do another 10 by 15. We'll get 2 orchards going. We'll get these going. These probably won't be cleared until next spring. Alright, hunting cabin is almost built. Alright, I'm going to put this one on pause until we get more people. So the fishing docks, hunting cabin's ready to go with people, the scavenger's ready to go with people, fishing's ready to go with people, gatherer's getting ready to go with people. That's going to get us a ton of food in. I want them to finish building this in first, and then we'll build the toolsmith and the herbalist. We have 12 of 32 chickens. It's going to take our chickens a while before that pen starts producing. Do we have any feathers yet? We have no feathers yet. If we had feathers, I think we could build a dock. Hold on, where is it? Here. Docks. The dock. There should be a dock like chicken breather in here. There is. It needs eggs. We need 12 eggs so we can build a chicken breather. These chicken breathers, you'll get more off of these than you will off of a chicken coop. How many? But we're not getting any eggs. Oh, we have 24 eggs. Hold on, y'all. Because if we go feathers and reeds, we can get an early game trader in here. Alright, we'll focus on that next. I want to get another one of those villages in if I can find that same one. Oh, crap, where was it? Where was that boarding house? The same one that we just built. The village inn? Yeah, let's throw another one of these down. I'm just going to go back to back. And we'll bring another path out. That's going to allow us to bring more people in, which is going to allow us, our village, to grow a lot faster. So you won't let me put you there. You don't. Okay, so we're going to have to. Let's. Oh, okay. I know why. Putting it on top of the building. So let's go around back to that path. I'm going to give us a little bit more firewood, since we're going to be building more houses. No, so our second laborer. So we have a adult female. We have an adult male, so they need a house. Now, if I can remember which one I use this village townhouse. And this is the only house we're probably going to build with, and we'll probably eventually replace all of these wooden houses. But for now, you're going there. And then those two, that male and that female, will marry up, and they can start having their own kids. Alright, so one of our village inns are done. I'm going to leave that open a second. So every spring I will allow myself to bring in more people. So that brought in a bunch of laborers, and I usually brought in 2, 4, 5 people. So what I usually do is I usually hit that twice, so next spring we'll hit that twice, and we'll bring more people in. So now we have a bunch of extra laborers. So I'm going to let's turn on, hang on, before we do, let's turn on the toolsmith, let's turn on the herbalist. I'm going to go with one more builder. So it gives me like 4 people to play with. Let's get 2 of them fishing. So we'll have enough food coming in. I'm going to hold off on the gatherer because I want to put one in the toolsmith and one in the herbalist. Now they're in this house. This is the temporary shelter. So now we need to figure out how many extra houses we need. It looks like we're going to need 2 extra houses. So now we can go back to our village townhouse. I could put one more there. Oh, and you should go on the bottom. They will make houses a priority over any other buildings. And then let's get another row of townhouses going over here. So let's throw, so that's going to empty our boarding house and put them into permanent homes. Alright, so our toolsmith is done. Let's put you on pause a minute. So what can we build right now? We can build, we're not making iron. So we can go with rough tools for now because we have a ton of ore. We don't have a ton of iron until we start making iron. So we're going to just go with rough tools for now. So let's throw this way. So they're going to grab a log, they're going to grab a raw ore, and they're going to make some rough tools to start with. This way, as we're bringing people in, we won't run out of tools. And eventually we'll have like 10 tool makers going over there. Hunting, cabining, water scavenger, we're going to get in gatherer. We're going to fill these positions as soon as we get our next round of villagers in. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of more laborers. So let's see if we can, well, let those houses finish and then we'll balance out our population. Am I still on 2 speed? We are. Alright, so they're making room over here for our orchards. I don't know what kind of food we're going to get out of the orchards, but we're going to get orchards. Now, since we brought a ton of people in, we're going to need a whole bunch more crop fields. And I'm hoping I didn't mess this row up. Let's get a... Yeah, I can come all the way across. Alright, let's take care of that path. Take care of this path. We will take care of this path. And then we will extend this one down. For now, and then we'll throw in another crop field here, but I'm going to go, I can't, crap, I wanted to go down this way, but I want to leave enough space to put stuff along the water, so we're not going to go there. Let's get rid of, that road. Did you not build that path? Oh, you did. You already built that path. All right, let's remove that road. I want to put 2 fields the opposite way, so I have room here to put buildings in along the water. I don't want to crowd my fields in. But eventually we're going to have to come down here, and we're going to put more. We're going to expand probably this way and then down. How many? So we have. I'm going to throw in another builder to help move things along a little bit. And we're going to have to think about another barn over this way as well. So let's queue up a barn. And early game, I'm just going to use these and then we can upgrade them later. I'm going to leave a path between. So let's throw that barn in. That's going to have to get built. And this way they don't have to gather their crop and walk all the way over there. They can gather their crop and throw it right in the barn. We may go up to, we'll see. We'll leave it on 5 speed for now. Now, question is, it's probably going to pull, once this first house is built, it's going to pull our people out of here before it marries up our own villagers. I'm going to leave firewood's max, but I'm going to leave it where it is. Are you starting to make us some tools? Yeah, you're starting to bang out some tools. And we have a limit of 50, and that's all we're going to limit it to right now. So that'll stop working at 50, and then they'll become a general labor and go do something else until they have to make more tools. They don't want to use all of our resources on making tools. We are going to focus on reeds and feathers. And we're going to focus on reeds and feathers so we can start trading survival coats for different, better seeds and more animals. But I want to see what what our orchard crops are, because our strawberries suck and our sunflowers, I don't think they can eat the sunflowers. I think these are just going to be sitting in storage. So we had a couple more people become laborers. We had a couple more villagers have babies. We really want like wheat, potatoes, corn is what we really want. Okay, so what kind of orchard crops did we end up with? Red mulberries and cherries. I was really hoping for like apples or pumpkin. Not pumpkin, apples or walnuts. We're just going to let you sit there. I'm not going to put people in here until winter. Until we get more villagers. Alright, we're going to throw someone in the herbalist as soon as that's done. Throw somebody in the herbalist, and then we're going to build if I can find it. There should be right here the herb mender. A place that dispenses herbs to the people to give them better health. So as soon as I get the herb, so let's throw. I usually throw this guy here in the right in the middle of of town. So we'll build the herb mender. We'll get ready to build the herb mender. And then eventually we're going to need, we're going to need really, really soon. Let's just do it. We're going to need the doctor, or a hospital. You need planks. Crap, we got to get planks going. We have to get planks going. So we're going to need either a saw pit, that's a small one, either the lumber yard to put it on the ground, or the water wheel one, which I think we're going to throw over here. We're going to need that going, like, soon. So we have to make planks in order to build the school and the hospital, and then we're going to need a church really soon as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our dense tree shack right here. So we're going to be able to take the logs from here and then throw them right in and cut them down to planks and boards. Alright, so you're bringing in strawberries. So our food is rather low, so let's grab... How many laborers do we have? We have 6. Let's throw 1 in the hunting cabin for now. And we'll put that there so we can remember to... I usually keep these open until they're completely full. So I can put 3 more people in there, and I can put 2 more people in there. I think I can put 3 more people in there. Yeah. I'm tempted to throw 1 in the water scavenger. What do we have? 5 and 5. Let's go down to... I'm just going to grab... Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Let's get 1 going in as a scavenger so we have more food coming in. I'm not worried about clothing yet, but it's going to be an emergency soon. But we definitely don't want to run out of tools. Houses are being built. So it's telling us now that we have 7 homes but 13 families. So we can build up to 5 homes comfortably. Now that our second townhouse is done, or our second boarding house is done, we can bring in 1 more set of peoples. Now we're not going to do anything again with them until this next spring or summer, until we can make sure we have enough tools and everything else we need. So that gave us 3 more laborers. I'm going to throw 1 in as an herbalist. So we'll have some herbs coming in. And once our herb mender's built, we'll throw 1 of them in as an herb mender. Alright, now it's winter, or it's autumn. I'm going to sacrifice my last 2. You are going to do red mulberries. We got to throw a laborer in there. You're going to do cherries. We're going to throw a laborer in there. It takes 2 full seasons before your crops mature, or your orchards mature to start producing crops. Then we're going to set ourselves up for... I'm going to go like 10 this or 15 this way by 10. Oh, there's another path there I forgot. I missed. Let's get rid of that road right there. Actually, I'm going to do it the cheaty way. Alright, let's throw in our crop field. Oh, come on, there's still another one there. Where's that? One road. Alright, now I should be able to throw our crop in here. Yes, we can go 10 by 15. We'll skip one, and we should be able to go 10 by 15. And that'll get us 2 more crop fields in. Alright, so our one house grabbed a family. Probably grabbed the family out of the first boarding house. One of the boarding houses will probably grab the family out of. Logs are low. Okay, so we're going to need to clear out this area anyway. It's winter. So let's grab some trees from here and throw them in storage. Alright, so our second home finished, so it grabbed another family. It's probably emptying these out, it is. I was going to grab families from there first, so we can probably do at least like 3 more houses. So let's get a path going back that way because we're going to take advantage of that lake shortly. Let's get a path going back that way, and then let's grab 3 more houses right here. Let me get this one out of the way. We'll build it because we have at least 3 more families that need to marry up and get into a house. Now we have another laborer. Where are we on laborers? We have 7 laborers. I'm going to go... Oh yeah, food is going to be the issue. Let's go 1 more hunter. Let's go 1 more gatherer. Because food is definitely going to become an issue. I may even throw another fishing dock in. Matter of fact, let's plan ahead. Let's go with another fishing dock. Throw him over this way. I'm going to let that build. So let's put it under our herb mender. And once this builds, we'll put a path down here. So they're starting to plant our saplings for our 2 orchards. These 2 fields should be clear. If these 2 fields aren't clear by the end of winter, then I'm going to clear them manually. So I want to make sure these 2 crop fields get planted early spring. Alright, so this house grabbed another couple. So we have a odd female there. And then we have, so it's going to marry up some people from this one. These 3 houses. You are out, okay, you're out of wood. So wood is going to become a problem. Alright, let's grab some more trees from here then. Clear all those trees out. Alright, so we are now into winter. Alright, we're going to go on pause a minute. I want to make sure that we're going to have oh, come on. Why are you not green? Is it not going to let me? Why is it not going to let me flatten that and get rid of that materials there? It's because I'm on pause. Let's go down to 1 speed a minute. I should be able to remove the resources here. Oh, because there's a... Hold on, I know what I need to do first. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of... Where's our second? Alright, now I can flatten this out. It's going to get rid of the resources though, but that's alright. I want to make sure we have our food. Right now food is a little bit more important. So 10 by 15. I'll skip one. And then 10 by 15. Alright. Now, I'm on 1 speed. Let's go back to 2 speed a minute. I want to get more strawberries there. I want to get more strawberries there. Alright, so our storage barn is built. We have herbs coming in. I'm going to put you on hold a minute. So we're building the sawmill, we're building the fishing dock. We only have 4 laborers, so we have to be careful. Tools are still good, coats are still good. Coats are going to become a problem soon. Uh-oh, we lost a woodcutter during childbirth. So this female may marry up with that gentleman that just lost his wife. No, this guy grabbed a 16-year-old instead. Banished just marries up these at age 10 until we build a school, and then they don't age up until 18, which we're going to get a school in here really soon. All right, we have 28 to 32 chickens, so this is going to start producing feathers and chicken meat real soon, and eggs. And that's going to help our food situation. Wood, stone, and ore is going to be our next. Let's grab the stone and ore and stuff from here. Alright, gatherer, hunter, herb menders on hold. We have a sawmill being built, we have a fishing dock being built. I'm gonna get this tree shack ready to build once these 2 are done. But the sawmill's the priority so we can get planks, so we can get a doctor. I never go this long without a doctor. We're year 2. A hospital is one of the early game buildings I usually put in. Do we have a doctor that does not require... We can do a tiny hospital for now. I'm going to throw this tiny hospital in for now, and then we're going to replace it later. And actually, you are going to become our priority. So that needs to get built first. Coats. Alright, we're going to have to... Alright, let's plan ahead. We are going to plan ahead. We are going to go with... a wooden pier. Now I only put... If you start out here and work your way back, they'll go all the way out here, they'll put the wood in there to build that dock first, and then they'll get stuck. So I always build my first dock piece here on the ground, and I let it build before I continue my dock out so they don't get stuck. And if they get stuck out there, they become homeless, and then it messes your entire operation up for your housing population. We got 3 more houses being built. We have 11 homes but 16 families, so we can still use more houses. And I'm getting close to time on this episode, so we'll go a little bit longer. Where are we? I'm going to take out a builder so I can put somebody in this hospital as soon as it's ready. Now we are early spring, so I can bring more families in, but it's going to really hurt us on... We're not set up for me to bring more families in. But we are going to get a doctor in. And then it's a tiny hospital. It'll help us with early game sickness, but as soon as we get planks made, we're going to go with a larger hospital. That's a temporary fix. Logs are low. I know logs are low. So let's take out the trees here. We're going to expand here anyway. And you're maxed out on tools. You're going to stay maxed out on tools for now. Yeah, it takes like 2 complete years before we start getting fruit off the trees. But I'm waiting for this one dock piece to finish, or to get built. I should have put it over here straight up. That's right, I can build another path coming down here. We're going to do reeds and feathers and get survival coats up and running. Alright, so the water wheel is complete. We're going to need lumber. We only have... Oh crap, I turned off my profession. I do that all the time. Which one do I use? I use this one. Yeah, I use this one. I always exit out instead of minimizing it. We only have 3 laborers. I'm going to take a builder down. I'm going to throw 1 in here making logs. So we can build a school, a church. Because their happiness is going down because they didn't have anywhere to bury that one villager we lost in childbirth. But I'm going to throw it on pause, y'all. I am going to get out of here. I am Old Man 102. Thank you for stopping in. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out. It'll help the channel grow immensely, and everybody have an awesome day.